He tries again to push himself up. Has he slept on his arm? Nothing seems to be responding to his instructions. One of his teeth feels loose, and the light seems wrong. Has she fixed the bulb? Who did she get to do that? Who's she talking to now? Not Barry. No use, that one. Just a fling. A flash in the pan. A hot, damp pain rises from his neck. It snatches his breath. He swallows, baring his teeth, as if gulping back hot, acid bile. Tastes blood, gulps it down and feels the constriction in his throat. He reaches up, fingers the wet, slithery fold of neck and hair and throat. His fingertips touch plastic. He picks at its edges. Gasps in a proper breath as he wrenches the noose from around his throat. He angles his head and pulls again at the cord, sucking in a deep, cool breath. The noose slips free, and he pulls it over his head, a hair being freed from a trap. Through bleary eyes, he stares at the ligature. Green. Green cord, like the gamekeepers use. He pulls at the cord as if reeling in a fish, finds the end. It's frayed, white threads protruding from the green casing. Half blind, he stares upwards, sees the far end of the cord, turning lazy pirouettes as it dangles from the iron hook in the ceiling joist. His vision clears for a moment. Sees the rocking chair on its side, broken plates, school shirts and football kits dangle from the old white clothes horse at the far end of the spindly floral sofa. There's a posy of dainty wild flowers sticking out of an empty plastic cider bottle by the sink. He recognises the lipstick shades of Hesperantha and Nerines. He feels the floor lurch and puts out a hand to steady himself, his eyes landing blindly upon the colourful, childish daubings in their unmatched frames, hanging haphazardly upon the wood-chipped walls. He knows the stains they cover, hung them himself, trying to make it all a bit prettier, a bit cosier, a bit more like home. Wonders whether the damp patches are bigger now, whether the mould in the upstairs bathroom has colonised the entire stone wall around the draughty single-pane windows. By the far wall, an oil painting of a weeping, sad-eyed little boy. The image was cursed, wasn't it? Had she told him that, or had he told her? An American artist, Italian-sounding. Rosebud lips and great twists of fabric about his neck. Tears like jellyfish. It had been looking at him as he staggered in, looking at him as if he already knew, looking at him as hands became fists and as the world turned red. Memories flood him. He's returning to himself as if pulling on a skin suit. He forces his appendages into thick legs, chunky arms, repossesses his gut, his barrel chest, his big, hairy head, feels a tingling in his fingertips, a chilly, prickling sensation in his toes. He's dizzy suddenly, dizzy and sick, drunk too. He raises his head and feels his beard stick to something syrupy. He lets out a breath, licks sweetness from his lips, tastes almonds and old coins. Recollection hits him like a train. For a moment, he feels as if he's hurtling at high speed through a collage of shredded images and blurry snapshots. He sees himself banging on the cracked wood of the back door, sees his own face looming back at him from the darkened glass, tastes again the sticky sweetness of the liquor, hears the echo of his pitiful...